Say no to Sheriff's Office status quo. Jim Mello Candidates Forum. Throughout this campaign for sheriff, I have waited for my opponents to state what they will do for this county if elected. As I examined each of their websites and Facebook pages, I find nothing meaningful. Sheriff Prummell states, "Together we are making a difference." He has presented no plans for the future. It has become obvious that he plans on remaining status quo. If elected, he will continue to do things how they have been done during his first term. There has been no transparency within the agency. 5 deaths in the jail are not acceptable to anyone's standard. Refusing to request outside investigations is sheer arrogance. Supervisors have not been held accountable. The agency is top-heavy. There are 435 officers, and out of the 435, 125 are supervisors. The supervisor-to-deputy ratio is 1 supervisor to 2.5 deputies. That figure is absurd. Deputy misconduct is at an all-time high. Sheriff Prummell's response: "I have a rash of stupid going on in this agency." One must only wonder what effect that statement had on morale. Elections in this county have been bought in years past. It is no different this year. Sheriff Prummell has collected over $90,000. Did you know that he has spent most of this money in Fort Myers? So much for supporting the community that supports him. Don't be bought or fooled. He spends money the same way at the sheriff's office. When speaking of status quo, Mr. Pope comes to mind. This is exactly what you will get if he was to be elected. I have searched his website and Facebook page, only to find one thing he will do. He would create a citizens advisory board. With the proper leadership, coupled with the return to community policing, there will be no need for an advisory board. This shows Mr. Pope's lack of experience, leadership and understanding of the job as sheriff. He lacks the qualifications for the job, which will leave you with what you have today, status quo. He will be totally reliant on the staff that is in place today to give him the answers. His lack of budgetary experience will only increase the budget. We have seen what on-the-job training got us with our current sheriff. We do not need an instant replay. I have made it very clear as to what I will do once elected. I will be available as your sheriff. I will hold a town hall meeting every quarter in each district. Community policing will be full-scale in every part of this county. I will make the jail the safest jail in the state again. Accreditation will not be a priority. Public safety will be. I will reduce the command staff. Supervisors will be held accountable, starting with me. We will earn your trust and respect. I have the experience, education and skill to provide what I have promised. I have a record of saving tax dollars. I have worked with county commissions in the past with excellent results. I believe in setting the example. I have set the example with my campaign. I have spent less than $15,000 completing as much or more than my opponents. I will not lead this office from behind a desk. I will not be an absentee sheriff because of my affiliations with other organizations, because there are not any. I will be dedicated to this community, providing the best service possible as your sheriff. I will make a difference and you will notice it. The days of status quo will be over. Please review my website www.melloforsheriff.com for more information and vote Mello. Jim Mello is a Democrat running for Charlotte County Sheriff.